It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's another training log. Let's get into it. I'm Carl Ragavan, Europe's original starting strength coach. This is Beautiful Strength. Welcome to the show. I actually was able to start some power cleans after my little bicep issue. So power cleans are back on the menu, boys. Heavy rack pulls were back on the menu too. Again, doing a rotation of haltings, rack pulls, and then deadlifts. So 310 for a set of 4. Felt really hard. I should have got 5. Maybe it's just the new lift back in. It just really smoked me. Really got quite bad DOMs from the lower back. So recovering from those. But when you do new training again, your body is gonna have these things. So no need to worry. On my back offs, I did 180 kilo mixed grip. First time I've mixed in a while, felt pretty good. And then I did some back off triples with 175 hook grip, 5 triples. So yeah, the deadlift was tough for sure. The interesting one out of this week's programming was Heavy Friday, which was supposed to be really heavy presses, perhaps a PR. But what happened was previously this week, I went for a historic volume PR. Well, kind of baby volume PR. So you'll see from another video, I actually, for my volume day, instead of doing 3 sets of 5 at 127 or 126, which is what I should have done, I went for 5 doubles with 130. So that, to me, 10 reps, doubles, is more of an intensity day stress, 130 being quite close to my 1RM. So I think what happened with pressing this week, again, I'm being logical, not emotional. Oh, I failed and couldn't get 145. Yeah, but what really happened was the stress of volume day was too low. It bleeded more of an intensity day stress. So coming into heavy day, I actually think the stress was maybe not enough or too little. Which one you want to decide, you can make that decision, but that's what my consensus is on why heavy day didn't go as well as it should have. That being said, as always, press singles, you need to go in and make productive work done. It doesn't matter so much that you don't make the PR that day, but you need to make progress. So my singles building up to 155, which didn't happen. I did 135 and then 140. I got pinned, retried it, and then I went back down to 135. So what you'll notice is I like to wear elbow sleeves when I'm training, but when I'm doing back off sets, sometimes I like to make the lifts slightly more difficult. So I went with 135 for 2 singles, made the first, missed the second. So those are all the press reps you'll see there. And then pin press, same kind of situation. I just felt like The strength of these high pin presslers, they've been feeling great. So 170 for 3 sets of 3 2 weeks ago felt great. 172.5 today, really struggled to get it off the pins. And again, I'm attributing to maybe the lack of stress or detraining or whatever word floats your boat to say what happened. But also the other thing I always say to clients as well is fatigue and missed reps, especially on pressing, you know, that can bleed into the next lift, whether you're going straight into bench or doing some sort of press variant. So again, the goal of press singles is not really to miss. And if you missed more than once, you've made a bad judgment, which is kind of what happened in today's program. I'm a coach, I'm pretty strong, I know what I'm doing, but I still make mistakes. So press singles, I actually did have 2 misses this week, so it could have had an effect. It was a judgment call from the singles, probably should have gone down a little bit more after 135, but hey, that's what happened. So again, turning a frown upside down, this is what we do. That's training. Not every week is going to yield PRs, but you do need to be logical and think about what could have been the reason why progress didn't happen. And you want to be in that moment. You don't want to just storm off in a strop. You need to think in that moment, how can I make this session productive? What's going to still lead to progress? So if you like the show, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the business. I'm Carl Ragavan. That was Beautiful Strength. And remember, the barbell never lies.